Hello and welcome to vlog number 11. It is the day before ANZAC Day, or ANZAC Day Eve. This vlog I'll be talking about, firstly my day, and after that sort of the expectations, I guess, for ANZAC Day as a community. So thanks. After this intro, that'll start. Cheers.
I'm Matt Williams. I partied my way through high school. I joined the army straight out of school as a rifleman. I deployed to Afghanistan for 8.5 months as a crew commander at 20 and turned 21 over there. I've travelled the world twice, jumped from planes, dove under the sea, drank from shoes in over 20 countries, and I regret nothing. Returning home, in a regular doctor's checkup, I was diagnosed with an incurable, inoperable brain tumour on my 22nd birthday. Since then, I've made it my mission to enjoy my life as much as I can and show that terminal illness doesn't mean your life can't be successful, meaningful, and fucking awesome, whilst putting in as much effort as I can to raising money for brain cancer research. 12 months of chemo done, 60,000 plus donated to research, and I'm fucking happier than ever. This is my story of refinding my health and redefining terminal illness and smiling through it all.
So firstly, my day. Well, there would be more footage, but because this is fairly new, or still fairly new thing for me, I forgot to take my camera with me basically all morning. But I woke up, I was pretty crook again, coughing up a fair bit of blood actually. Not a fair bit, like little bits. Just I think from some maybe damage on my lungs from yesterday. And then after that, I was in at work just for a few hours in the morning, just to make sure I know what's sort of going on for ANZAC Day tomorrow. Came back home, got my suit and everything ready, all ironed, my uniform, everything ready for the big day. And then I went out to the shops, picked up my second phone, which has been in at one of those like phone repairers for like a month now. I took it in there and then they broke it, and I was like, took it back, like, all you want to do is fix this, and you fix like the back, and you've broken it, like the buttons don't work now. And then they're like, oh, we'll get it back to you in a few days, and it's been a month before they've had it, but it's working, so that's fine. I have another phone to use anyway. I bought a new one. So the main crux of this video, actually, before we jump into that, because that'll be a bit more heavy, I'm actually going to look at a car tonight. I need to buy another car, like secondary to my four-wheel drive, because I'm borrowing my brother's ute at the moment, but I'm going to look at a Subaru, like WRX, so hopefully that goes well. So the main part of the video, sorry, I'm still a bit sniffly, is about the expectation on ANZAC Day. Now, there may be people who don't agree with ANZAC Day, who don't disagree. Look, if you're an Australian, you should say this is a fantastic event. This is for the men and women who have died and served for this country. For what you have, what we have, freedom, everything is down to what they've given. Some of those being their sacrifice, like the ultimate sacrifice with their life. So ANZAC Day is something you really should respect and treat well. Now, something that I see more and more through mainstream media, of course, and social media, especially through people like that Willy idiot, is using emotional events like this to better promote their own political agenda. And that's not what this is about. ANZAC Day is a day of raised emotions, but it's not a day to use that to lever your own political agenda. Don't do it. I see those TV shows do it when there's massacres, when there's terrorist attacks, anything. Mainstream media use that to just lever to make more money for themselves, and people use those to push their own political agendas. ANZAC Day is not a day to do that. It's not a day of divide or separation. It's a day the community come together for what we have. And I don't care what your background is, anything. The only reason Australia is like it is those men who did what they had to do, and there's a significant amount of those men who didn't come home. And with the significant amount of men and women we have currently deployed in defence, it's for them. It's not for us to push some bullshit political thing around. So tomorrow is a day of fun, of the community coming together, and I'm really looking forward to it. As last year I couldn't drink due to it was my first round of chemo. So this year falls on a Thursday. Last year fell on a Wednesday, so it would have been my third day into chemo. You can actually look. I'll post it up in a few days. A photo of me marching in my uniform with my medals on, taking my chemotherapy. So that's always fun. But yeah, this year I'll be able to have a couple of drinks and enjoy it a lot more with the guys from the unit and some previous members of Defence. So that'll be a fantastic day, and I really do urge you guys to enjoy it as much as you can. It is a day of celebration, of celebrating what we have, but also a day of remembering those fallen, to have why we have what we have. So this will be a bit of a shorter podcast. Too used to doing my other podcast, a shorter vlog. So I do thank you guys. I know a few of you are watching these every day, so cheers. I promise in the future they are going to get more exciting. Say like yesterday's mountain biking, as my health gets better, and I can get out and do more of that stuff, and travel more and do everything, they'll get better, but there'll be ones like this that are a bit more of just speaking my mind. So if you've watched this, cheers and thank you very much, and have a great day tomorrow at ANZAC Day.